All right, so I want to give a quick overview, the first introduction to my mobile home, my office on wheels, how I spend about 20% of my work year with my new position. It's a 2019 Intech Explore. It's a 13-foot toy hauler trailer with a pop-out full-size bed. I've outfitted it with a couple of things so I can stay out here for a week at a time. I pull it with my 4Runner. The trailer weighs 2,000 pounds and has a cargo carrying capacity of 1,000 pounds. So up to 3,000 pounds is what it weighs, but there's a lot of tongue weight. So I'm going to talk about some of my favorite things that I always bring with me, regardless of what time of season it is, and things I would never go without. So how do I power it? I do have a solar panel, but I run off a generator. When you need to rely on it and you can't be dependent on the weather and everything, the real answer is a generator and a battery solution. One of my favorite things is this Lodge cast iron griddle that fits perfectly on the stove here. I'll link that one because I think anybody who owns a trailer like this should own that. Because you have a cargo hauling trailer, you should absolutely bring another table for the outside of your kitchen. Well worth the space. On top of that, one that I will link for you again is this table. This is the Tailgater tire table. It's an aluminum table. I think Intechs need to come with something like that. Not product specific, but you might need an outdoor speaker. I don't use it all the time depending on the situation, but what's well worth it, and the reason we're able to be in the shade right now, is everybody who has this batwing awning should have at least one wall to make this space a lot more usable when the sun's at different angles. Another thing that's always with me and I love, an important upgrade, some extra lights. When you're over this kitchen area, you want to have some lights at different angles so that you can see inside your toolbox, etc. These ones are pretty good. I'll link those, but just hang some more lights. We'll go ahead and jump inside of the trailer, see if I can't lighten this up a little bit because we're going to go inside. I'll flip it around. Okay, so get an ice chest for ice. It's good to have. So here's the inside of my trailer and the way I've got it set up for remote working. Maybe the most important thing, and something you're considering if you're gonna be working remotely, is what does your work setup look like? For me, I needed two monitors, so I have a 15-inch gaming laptop and a 15-inch external monitor. Both are 1080p, and this space is comfortable and gets the job done for me. No one's going to interrupt me in here, which is another super important thing. One upgrade that I'm super excited about is I'm going to get another table that mirrors this one, but over here, and I'm going to really upgrade my space here. Let's flip you back around. Not product specific or anything, but you need to get a rug for the inside of your trailer. Quality of life upgrade, huge thing. If you're planning on using your trailer in winter months, you'll see my little hot pocket setup. This is Reflectix foil insulation. I've got it going all the way around, and this goes a really long way in insulating this canvas tent so that you can use it in a true 4 seasons. Along those lines, one of the first upgrades I did, besides installing a larger battery, was this Propex heater. Here's the control panel, here's the outlet. What this is a propane furnace that's hooked up to a 20-pound bottle on the front of the trailer. Without it, I would be using this trailer half as much probably. It's a real comfort thing. Also, for cold weather, a thing I would absolutely buy again is the 12-volt mattress warmer. I'll link this one for you guys because it's fantastic. If you own a Intech, gonna use it in the weather, get yourself a hot pocket with your little heater setup, and you're gonna be doing great. As a remote worker, and just quality of life, and you need to have all the assortment of cables to charge your stuff and not pull it out of your bag. I went ahead and just purchased another set of everything. I went ahead and got some fast charging little warts here. I don't know how well that's going to show up, but these are some Anchors products, and they put out a really high wattage so I can fast charge all my devices. Just knowing that everything I'm going to need in my little home here goes a long way. Also, always in my trailer, I'm going to be bringing food. So I've got this larger tub that's here. I've got a Starlink box that usually rides here, and I keep my clothes, so I keep that guy there. And then I've got a cargo bar that kind of blocks this all off so that it doesn't come spilling onto my load floor. I've got some Mainstay 15 quart latching totes up there, which are okay. I don't recommend these totes, but get yourself some totes. I've got tools, flashlights, cordage, just things that you're going to need for your trailer. I've got one dedicated for my dog Ruger. All of his things are in there. I've got just some backup food that I really never go into it, but it's just extra dry goods, paper plates, all that kind of trailer stuff. So that's my setup and how I'm doing it. I glossed over it pretty quickly, but you know, you need a good place to lay down. You need a quiet, comfortable place to get your work done. I like to keep it warm so I can do it year round. Keep yourself out of the sun when it's too sunny by getting yourself a wall. Make sure you have a nice surface to cook on and is easy to pack well and just easy to cook with. And that's my intro to my trailer.